So this is the first task. Basically what you're going to do, your whole project is making a website in order to present all of your information. And the first thing you've got to do is make an instructional video or slides presentation on how to do this, on how to actually make a website effectively, so that these can actually be shared around with other students to help them as well, instead of me doing it. So, quick instructions: you need to create a Google Sites first. That's the first thing you need to do. Play around with it, figure out how to use it, look at videos on the internet, look at articles, or just get to grips with it yourself, like I did. Then create the following pages. This is really important. You need a home page, which will just be your main page. A page called How to Create Your Own Website, which is where you're going to put these videos that you make. Surveys and data, the future of learning essay, and top tips poster. So you need these 5 pages. Make sure you've got them. Then after that, once you've got all of that and you've played around with it and you know how to add stuff and text and pictures and make it look all pretty, you're going to make a Google Slides presentation or an instructional video on how to make a website with clips, pictures, instructions, examples, etc. So you can use obviously Google Slides to make it. You can use Loom, Active Presenter, upload stuff to YouTube. I've added other videos that explain how to do this, and then finally you're going to submit it for the grade. So first thing you need to do, go into Google Sites. So when you Google Sites, you could come up with the newer version of it or the classic version of it. I'll just show you both quickly. So this is what the classic version looks like. It's quite old-fashioned. What you're going to do is you're going to click Create, and it will bring you up this. So it will actually recommend you to go to the new sites, and that's what we want to do. So when you come up with this page, just click New Sites. If you manage to automatically get on the new sites page, it'll look like this. What you're going to do, create new. There, plain outside. So this is what the website looks like. Now obviously I've already worked at mine for a little bit. I'm not going to tell you how to do everything, but I will tell you a couple of little things. Obviously when you add a page, there your page is there. Click to add a new page, give it a name. You'll have a taskbar at the top. If you want other words to take you to new pages, you need to make a hyperlink. There's one way to do it there. You can highlight the word. There's several ways to do it, but just as a reminder, you need to make hyperlinks. At the side you've got themes. You can pick basic ways of what it will look like, and then here insert layout sort of stuff, so you can have collapsible text, contents, images, button, divider. There's a bunch more stuff there. You've got picture and text and title, loads of stuff there you can pick, and again you can click stuff and make it hyperlinks to take you to other pages. Doesn't even have to be on your website. You could have it take you to pages on YouTube or other articles you've read or whatever. But that's a really basic way on making a website. Your instructions should be a lot more detailed. Like I say, I'm not going to give you the answers yet. I want the answers to come from you. So just in sum now, figure out how to use Google Sites, play around with it, make the 5 pages I've asked you to make, and then make an instructional video on how to use it. Pictures, hyperlinks, text, titles, subtext, all of this sort of stuff, pages. Make sure you've got all that info in your video. When you're finished, you can actually publish your site. There will be the Google Sites. Make sure when you make your site, I forgot to mention this, that you are using your AIS login. So when you're on Google, you need to be using your AIS login because it will use the AIS server. Right, so make sure you're doing that. Finally, just a quick one. If you do want to do the Google Slides instead of having an instructional video, you can. I encourage the videos. You're more likely to get higher points for it, for creativity, but you're more than welcome to just do it on the slides. What you could do, and it's just one idea, is you could just have arrows with explanations to everything you want. So that's just one way of doing it. If you wanted to just do a presentation without any speech, without you talking, just using Google Slides, this is how you could do it. But I suggest that you use a video make a instructional video on how to do this. Okay, if you have any questions, please just reach out to me.